The Flintstones in the early 90s were at the apex of their career. A TV show set in prehistoric time seemed to have no end in sight. There was the Flintstone family and the Rubble family, but in later episodes, Pebbles Flintstone disappeared. This is her story and our attempt to find out the mystery of the disappearance of Pebbles Flintstone. Please state your name for the camera.
Fred Flintstone.
Fred Flintstone, what do you do for a living?
I make an honest living down at the quarry.
And what is your relationship to Mr. Bernard Rubble?
Barney's a backstabbing, no-good, lying hunk of junk.
Well, in past video clips, we've seen that you are his best buddy.
Well, we used to be.
What exactly happened to change this relationship?
Well, me and Barney went out one day with the kids, Bam Bam and Pebbles, and we were attacked by a flock of pterodactyls. And then Barney, to save himself, he took my Pebbles and threw her in front of the pterodactyl. And then we all escaped, but Pebbles didn't make it. So I came back to get her remains, but Barney, he took her remains and made her into a cereal. And you've seen all those commercials, he's always eating my Pebbles. And I don't support cannibalism, that's why I don't like Barney.
Can you please state your name for the camera?
Bam Bam!
Okay, Mr. Bam Bam. How do you know Pebbles Flintstone?
Bam Bam!
That doesn't really make sense. How do you know?
Bam Bam!
This is really going nowhere, sir. Can you tell me anything about Pebbles Flintstone?
Bam Bam!
All right, just take him away. Please state your name and the date for the camera.
Barney Rubble, and it's 900 million BC.
What exactly do you do for a living?
I work at the quarry with my good buddy Fred.
What is your relationship to Mr. Fred Flintstone?
Oh, Fred's my good buddy, old pal.
That's not how he sees it. What can you tell me about the disappearance of Pebbles Flintstone?
Oh, she didn't disappear.
Then what exactly happened that day?
Well, Fred and I were outside with the kids, Bam Bam and Pebbles, and we were wanting to give our wives a break. Yeah, they need those every once in a while. Well, Fred threw a rock and hit Pebbles and killed her, and Fred made me promise to keep it a secret. Oops. I just love telling stories.
Is it true that you turned Pebbles into a cereal?
Well, yeah. Fred told me to get rid of the body, so I turned her into a cereal. Who would ever suspect that? I made some of her fruity and some of her cocoa-y.
So if you were trying to hide what you did, why did you name the cereal after her?
So I wouldn't forget where she was, duh.
So on your commercial it shows you eating this cereal.
Well, why would I make her into a bad cereal? She's delicious.
Can you please state your name for the camera?
I'm Wilma Flintstone.
What is your relationship to a Mr. Fred Flintstone?
Well, he's my husband.
We are under the impression that you did in fact know that your husband was responsible for the death of your daughter Pebbles, yet you failed to come to the authorities.
Well, I just lost my daughter. When I'm supposed to lose my husband too, he takes care of me.
I can tell, judging by the nice necklace you're wearing.
Well, we do pretty well. I was going to turn him into the police, but then he started getting paranoid. He killed the garbage disposal and the record player because he said that they complained too much. I started to fear for my life. Can you just have some pity on me? I've been having to deal with my daughter's murder and having to live with her murderer.
Curious how after the disappearance of Pebbles Flintstone, a new cereal came out, with ingredients such as baby. So maybe an accurate picture of this yabba dabba do time should be this: Pebbles in a box.